Okay, it's the Troy and Athena cooking show. What are we doing today, Athena?
Well, right now we're washing dishes, but we're making avocado, egg, bacon, toast, or salad, sandwich. You can make it whatever style you want. Yeah.
What style are you going to be making for
I'm
us
going to do
today?
toast.
Toast?
Yeah.
Toast is pretty easy to cook.
Exactly.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks for helping me do all these dishes. A clean kitchen makes everything flow better. We've got 2 sets of pots. Salad Master titanium cookware, which is the super high end. And then we have cast iron, which I got from the thrift store, which is very handy. But these things are labor intensive to clean. Okay, so what are we gonna cook first? The bacon?
Bacon, and the bacon is first because that's going to cook the slowest.
We can heat this up and pour that grease out, or pour it in a mason jar.
We got a cup over there.
But the reason I prefer as a father to cook food at home is because I can control the quality of the food. And also it's a great way for us as a family to bond together and share a meal. One of the best things you can do psychologically for yourself, your friends, your family, is to eat a home-cooked, nutritious meal at home. We use all organic food. Most of it is from the farmer's market or the health food store. And so we have full control over the quality of the food, which is so important. And then I like to teach Athena how to take care of herself as an adult, because that's my job, is to raise an adult. Not raise a child, but to raise an adult. So when she goes off on her own, she knows how to take care of herself. And so Athena, what have you learned about nutrition over the years, living with your dear old dad and then cooking and sharing food?
I've learned that cooking at home is it teaches you how to grow and how to cook on your own and make meals for families and teach your kids and teach your family and feed your family. And I love cooking, and I got taught well from both of my parents, and I love cooking. And cooking at home is, in my opinion, it's a lesson, and you get to do all the parts of cooking. You have to clean, you get to eat it, and you get to make it. There's a lot of parts of it, and it's very fun and gives a lot of lessons to learn.
Okay, so these pans are a little hard to cook with. They're good if you get a good base of animal grease that permeates the iron. And so this is bacon grease, and the bacon grease can be used for cooking other things. But the iron is much better than Teflon or aluminum. Teflon, they've been finding that it affects men's fertility, and aluminum's not good for the body. Free aluminum inside the body builds in the brain. So we try and eat as clean as possible in a toxic world, and it shows up to whatever degree that my children aren't sick, overweight, and that I'm healthy, happy, and fit to some degree. It's good to keep all these oils in here. It'll make like a caramelized pan, so it's a non-stick pan. But you have to constantly clean out the stuff. If you're paying for someone else to cook your food, you can't control the quality, you don't know what type of oils they work with. There's not too many restaurants that I like to give my money to unless I want to be sick. And nutrition has gotten a weird rap here in the United States of America, mainly because of all the food additives, the chemicals, the pesticides, and the herbicides allowed to be grown and put in the food, put in the soil. And so it's a minefield just trying to be healthy and eat nutritious food. It's no longer just, you've got to be a vigilante. You've got to be vigilant with where you purchase your food, how you, mainly where you purchase your food and how you prepare it. And just look up the implications. There's fresh herbs from the farmer's market. She's just getting herbs ready to cook food. I don't know what you're going to put those in, the eggs?
On top of the bread and the eggs.
What is
Yes.
that, dill?
We have dill, rosemary. I think we have oregano. Yeah, we have oregano, and then I don't know what this is, but it's good. That's what I know.
So the idea is to get the most freshest ingredients straight out of the farm, good farms that have nutritious soil. People don't understand that organic is not just no pesticides for, let's say, 3 years, which is the USDA organic stamp. That's all the criteria. But true organics is composting and fallowing. But Steiner took it one step further. Rudolf Steiner was a living master. And planting and sowing your seeds with the celestial realm, the time of year or month when the moon's at a certain position. Also packing cows' horns with the dirt and other microbes to build microbes inside the soil, which end up in your gut. And if you look at what's happening with the gut microbiome and glyphosate and these herbicides that have been around for a long time, we have 9 out of 10 Americans, probably 9 out of 10 human beings right now are metabolically dysfunctional, that their organs and glands don't operate properly. So if your blood is being filtered by your liver and your kidneys and it's thick like motor oil, that's going to clog up your filters, right? Your kidneys, colon, and your liver, right? How you poop. We've all heard of constipation. I think there's a statistic out there. Something like 90% of people suffer from constipation. This can be stress related, but once you constipate the colon, it goes up into the liver and the kidneys. If those things are stagnant and your blood is like motor oil, what's that doing to your organs? What's that doing to your pump, your heart and your lymph, the pumps of the body? And so this is putting, what do they call it, high blood pressure, high pressure into the body. The body's not functioning properly. If the organs aren't functioning properly, then the glands won't secrete the proper hormones at the right time, the chemical messengers, the neurotransmitters, serotonin and dopamine. So the body feels very depressed and anxious, and that's what we see in society today. And it's all related to food. The father of modern day medicine said, "Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food." And we've gotten so far away from it, and lo and behold, it's showing up in our statistics, in the human being body, right? So my message to everyone out there is take care of your own real estate. Take care of your own side of the street. You want to change the world? Take care of your real estate first, and that's naturally going to permeate out to your local environment. Maybe support your local farmers, right, that grow the nutritious food for you. And so, and then ultimately you understand that we're all part of the world. And so it's a good idea that you make a living aligned with your values, and at least until we can change the money structure, right? The money structure is fake. The Federal Reserve is designed by fractional reserve banking. Sure, it's the way things are traded in commerce today, but that doesn't mean it's optimal. As human beings, we always can do better, right, Athena?
Yep.
That's right. Okay, let's put the pan on the fire.
We gotta open the bacon.
Okay, so we're gonna get the bacon. So this is Black Forest Welshire. It's a good company over at Whole Foods. One of the better companies. Can you get better? Yes, some people on the internet have sent me some really high quality bacon. There's always better. The Koreans, which Athena is Korean, the Koreans use the fats to push the fat-soluble toxins out of the body, out of the blood, out of the tissues, right? Fat-soluble toxins store in the tissues. And they traditionally use bacon fat to push them out of the body. It's an exchange, right? It's an ancient nutritional tool. Remember, food is medicine. And so choose wisely, you know, and if you're going to eat animals, which we have been for millennia, then the object is to get healthy animals, or healthy farms, healthy farmers that have higher quality food. And you can get organic certifications, or you can just work and do your own research. And the final research is how it goes in the body, how it feels in the body.
We got our ingredients over here.
Are we going to get the toast going too?
Well, the toast, we want the toast warm, don't we?
Okay. Well, we can go step by step.
So we have some herbs that we've got rosemary, oregano, and then dill, and then this other plant that I don't know of, but it's good. I've tried it. We've got avocado from Whole Foods, fresh, and then we've got these from the farmer's market. Some
Sprouted microgreens.
Yeah, some microgreens, and then we've got real salt, which is the best salt on the planet, well, that we get. And then we've got Kerrygold butter, and we have eggs. I think they're from the farmer's market as well. And then we've got our favorite bread. It is gluten-free and dairy-free, soy-free, and nut-free. And yeah, we love our bread. This is our ingredients plus our bacon that we've got. So as we're making avocado toast, we're going to put the avocados, the eggs, the bacon, and then we're gonna put this on top with these, and it's just gonna give it more of a green flavor, or just like more fresh.
Nice. Did a quick little
What do you got for us, Barbara?
quick little store pit stop for some snacks on the way back.
Oh, Neiman Ranch.
Yeah, Neiman Ranch. You got some pastrami. We got some uncured Canadian bacon. Troy's personal favorite, Strauss Jersey Cow ice cream, right there.
Big toy.
Then we have some more uncured bacon. Then we have this little orange hazelnut dark chocolate brand from Natural Grocer. Some Neiman Ranch roast beef. And again, these are like luxury snacks here. Some grass-fed, organic, raw sharp cheddar cheese. Awesome. Then I'm trying out these bratwurst today that I found over at Natural Grocer as well. And then there's two of these. Kaboom. And then avocados, organic avocados.
Got avocado.
And then there's 4 of those. And then there's 2 limes. Then there's this, which is interesting. It's a little raw chocolate truffle that also has chlorella mint in there. So, woo. Bam. And that's a little quick snack haul.
We might put ice cream on top of bacon.
Yeah, I mean, it might be pretty bomb. It
I
might
don't
be
know
pretty
about that
bomb.
one, Dad. Probably gonna have some oranges for dessert too.
It's winter time, and so it's February here. My dad lived in Phoenix for a long time, and he used to have a lemon tree. Lemons are excellent to clean the kidneys and energize the kidneys first thing in the morning.
Should I make some lemon water right now?
No.
Okay. Pretty straightforward, Dad.
I make that in the morning. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, well, let's just stay focused here. We got a lot going on. Okay, what about getting a fork and flipping this stuff?
I'm gonna make the toast.
Well, what about the eggs?
I'm gonna make the eggs too. I'm gonna make everything.
Well, we don't need the toast until the end,
Okay.
right?
I'm gonna make the eggs right now.
Oh, here, come check this out. What we have here, this is also from the farmer's market. This is a roast with herbs, onions, garlic, and we cooked it on a slow cook crock pot for the last day and a half. And so this is roast beef, and it should just be, see, it's flaking. See that? It comes right off. All the juices and the fat are in there, and it slow cooks for a long period of time. Very low temperature. It's one of the best ways to cook. So we'll have this tonight, later tonight. This is kind of our This is what Athena and I call linner. What is linner, Athena?
It's lunch and dinner combined. It's linner.
It's kind of like brunch, but it's linner.
Yeah.
Here. And the dog, come here, Bella. Come here, you want some roast beef tasting?
She comes over
Here,
here.
come here. Come here, Bella. Bella, come. Oh, yeah. Is that good? Yummy, yummy. Huh. And the dog, we'll feed her a lot of the gravy. And so we'll put that over her kibble, or we'll put it in with some raw meat. So the dog gets to eat very healthy as well. Well, the thing about pets eating good food is the pets have the same problems the humans do now. And because they've been using kibble, and we've been doing grain cereals, and the government had the food pyramid. And what happened to the people? 70% of the American people are obese or overweight. 1 in 2 will get cancer. The war on cancer was determined in the 70s. And since then, cancer has grown exponentially. At the same rate, we've thrown millions and billions of dollars at it. So how is that? So everybody's getting fat, sick, and nearly dead, and we're spending more money on it and focusing on it. So how about focusing on health? Health and disease cannot coexist. So when it comes to animals, they're also getting dried garbage and then fed to them. Animals, if you look at the history of the animals, they used to eat raw meat, and they would go for the organs first. Kind of like us as animals, right? And we've just been domesticated. We've gone so far off. And so dogs used to live much longer, and now they're living shorter lives, and they're coming down with the cancer, right? So, and the glyphosate is affecting those dogs too. And the dogs run on golf courses, run on municipal parks, and they run on places where Roundup Ready and glyphosate is sprayed. Roundup Ready is a product, it's a weed killer from Monsanto, and this wreaks havoc on the gut microbiome and the balance and health of the human. So what did you do? Did you put
3 eggs.
bacon grease in there first?
Butter.
Yeah, you put butter in there?
Butter.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, well, get them eggs going. Let's not mess anything up here.
Excuse me. Trash can.
I like them sunny side
Down.
up.
I like them mostly scrambled.
I like them medium, medium. If I have scrambled eggs, I like them well done. I don't know if you can really do my eggs wrong unless you put bad juju and spit on them. I mean, eggs are good, I like them a little bit more done than runny, but also I like my yolks runny, right? I like my yolks runny, and I don't like them well done, burnt or crispy. My former wife, Korean, she likes them pretty well done. I turned it up a little bit. All right, can you get more eggs in there? Oh, see, this is the thing. I totally recommend that you pour the grease in there first, and then you cook them in there. So now they're stuck, right? Are these stuck?
Fully.
Yep. So then just make these into here we go.
Scrambled eggs.
So we're gonna make these into scrambled eggs for you, and then we'll make regular eggs for us, and we'll grease the pan properly, right? So this will be yours. But next time, right? Get a cover for this, please. Get a cover for that. So next time you want to grease the pan. All right, so put the cover on that, and that'll keep the moisture in, and hopefully maybe we'll save those eggs. We can peel them off. Otherwise, we got to get a new pan and cook them. But next time, Athena, put some of this bacon grease in there.
Okay.
And then cook them that way, or put a big dollop of butter. Yeah?
I did a little bit of butter, so maybe more next time.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want toast, Dad?
Yeah, I want toast, and I want mine browned on number 5. I think the perfect egg definitely has a little bit of grease in there so it doesn't stick to the pan. Otherwise, like now you gotta figure out how to get that stuff moist and get it off so you can then cook my eggs, right? So Barbara, the gentleman that was in here before doing some shopping, he's my colleague from the Czech Institute. We trained at the Czech Institute. Paul Czech, top holistic teacher on the planet. And, you know, it's all about eating healthy. At the cornerstone of your health and wellness and natural medicine is food as medicine.
I'm cutting an avocado. And just after you surround it, and then try to get this out, which since this is mine, easier way for me, so I don't cut my fingers off. Just do that. Wash my hands off.
See that?
Sure.
That's the old bachelor trick. We got some moisture in there, and they broke loose. Still need to create a little bit more condensation. So I don't like burnt food. I like my food to taste good.
Like your toast burnt though.
No, I like my toast brown. Like this is pretty much almost perfect.
This is perfect for me.
Oh, that's perfect for you? Okay.
Yeah.
That's almost perfect for me.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put, well, once my eggs are ready, I'm gonna put my eggs for the base, then I'm gonna put avocado, and then I'm gonna put egg. And then after the egg, I'm gonna put some herbs on there, and then this, and then top it off with some salt, and maybe if I want pepper, I'll get some pepper out, but that's pretty much it. And I put butter on the bottom. I'm gonna do that right now.
And I like my food cooked for me and served to me. But other than that, I'm kind of a control freak. I think I know how to do it, you know. And then I'm not the best cook, but I'm a little bit of a control freak. So, you know, everybody's just doing the best they can. But Athena, I love when she soup the nuts, right? Here you go, Dad, I made you some food. And then I love it, right? Okay, Athena, I think your
Eggs are ready?
yeah.
All right.
This is titanium cookware anyways, so it's perfect. It's not gonna totally stick to the pan. Okay, where do you want them? Right there? You want them both on top?
Yeah, on this side and on this side. Thank you. And I'll make it.
Is that more? You want more? Or is that enough?
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
And feed that to Bella or somebody.
Bella, are you hungry?
Of course she is. She's a dog.
You want some? Of course, I like to eat when it's fresh. That's good.
Make it look very nice then.
Who's that? Dog bowl?
Now I'm gonna put some avocado on there. Well, first I'm gonna put my herbs, and maybe my dad doesn't want the herbs. Dad, do you want herbs on yours?
Maybe a little bit.
So I just first start off with
Here you go.
rosemary. And I just sprinkle that on.
Here you go.
And then get the rest of the rosemary. Sprinkle that on. Sprinkle. And then dill. Dill, you don't need too much. But yeah. Get everything on there. And then my hands are going to be a little dirty, so I gotta go wash that. There's one big leaf right here, which I think is oregano. So, but yeah, it's all seasoned, and now I'm gonna put the avocado. Then when the bacon's ready, put the bacon, and then that's stuff for the last touch, and some salt and maybe pepper, and I'm all done.
Oh, that's good.
Then your hands are gonna get messy when you cook, always. But in my case, they're really messy. So I'm gonna put that much avocado on that one. And then if I have leftover avocado, I'll just eat it with some salt and it'll taste amazing. And so I'm gonna need a little more avocado for me on this one. Just take a tiny bit of that from this side. Pretty hard to peel these things. Yeah, get one avocado.
Greasy.
Is the bacon ready? I think it is.
Yeah, it's pretty much ready.
All right.
Let's see if Barbara wants any.
So I'm gonna get one nice piece. Oh, that looks so perfect for me. And then I'm gonna put it right there.
Barbara, you have any eggs?
And I'm gonna get this piece, put it right there.
3 eggs.
All right, so now I'm gonna get the microgreens. And this is the wellness mix. So I'm gonna get just a tiny bit of them right here on top of that. And then add a tiny bit of salt, and then I'm all done.
You coming in?
Egg, bacon, toast sandwich kind of mix. Yay! And then
3 eggs for
my
Barbaro.
dad will make it his style. I'll make your bread right now, Dad.
So these are farmers market eggs. So see the dark orange? This is a typical healthy egg that's not fed soy. The real yellow ones that you see that are more commercial, those are not as nutritious and potentially garbage. I think the eggs can be any color, and I bought some blue ones recently from a high quality organic company. Those are like heirlooms, they're rare, and whatever's rare, I like to try. And the other thing is they can also feed the chickens coloring to make them look like that. So work directly with your farmers. Make sure they're not feeding them garbage, soy. Make sure they're, the chickens should be bug fed. They should be, wow, your creation looks great. Are we helping Dad out with his creation, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna make yours look good. Dad, is this, no, that's not good enough for you, is it?
No,
Needs
but you
more.
go like this. Turn them upside down, and then put this on. I would put it back on like.
That's one.
Is that one? I would put it on like 2.
Okay, let's,
Otherwise, it burns really quick.
yep, there we go.
Goes from not burnt to burnt. Wow, your creation looks amazing. Look at this. Ah, this is my daughter. I'll take all the credit.
No,
Look at
you
that.
won't.
That's amazing. Here you go. Good job. Good job. And I do like a little entertainment food. Displacement foods are like entertainment food.
Would
know?
would you like butter?
Chips, popcorn. I don't eat it very often.
Would you like butter on
Yes,
your
please. Plenty of butter on mine. And so, but like bacon and eggs, who doesn't want some gluten-free toast? Like I avoid gluten like the plague because I've identified it as an inflammatory agent and problematic in my system after many years of research. And then ultimately, once I went gluten-free, I tested it. I had the courage to go off of it for 60 days and then reintroduce it to my body, and lo and behold, it gave me a food hangover, so that I'm clear. So the more I avoid it, the better I feel. And the same could be said about pasteurized dairy.
All right, is that enough butter for you, Dad?
It's kind of weak on the butter side, but
Well,
I don't know, man.
right.
I'm a butter man.
I'll give you more butter, but
Don't be shy with that butter, man.
okay, more butter
I
it
eat
is.
fat to stay skinny.
It's a lot of butter, Dad. Oh well.
Well, I want to make sure that bread can actually metabolize in my system. My body gets bogged down with carbohydrates. Fat is essential to make cholesterol, which manufactures your hormones. We also got way off base with the idea around cholesterol, and the markers got lowered, and so they tested it so they could sell you statins. So people are, they're all mixed up. Like pasta primavera, they're controlled and mind controlled and propagandized and programmed by the systems that got them so far away. So butter, I eat fat to stay skinny. And so it also, I can feel it in my brain. I fast most of the day. And then when I have my first meal, it usually has plenty of fat in it. And then,
And you know what I say to people that challenge the fat thing? So, if that whole thing made sense, right? If you ate fat and got fat, then if you ate lean, everybody that was eating lean would be lean, right? And most people that are eating lean are not lean.
they're fat.
And here's another thing. Here's the best one of all. Most people that eat sweets and sweet would be sweet. And most people are not sweet that eat a lot of sweets.
They're fat.
All right,
Okay,
we need
let's go.
eggs now. Most likely we're gonna need 1 egg on each to make it look nice.
Oh, are we in the business of aesthetics?
Yes, Dad, we are. Today,
camera, dude.
we are.
Wow. Hold on. Barbaro, where's your plate? Yeah, like Barbaro, he's not big on carbohydrates or bread whatsoever. These are his carbohydrates.
Yeah, and then my cheat stuff is like the chocolate bars and all that kind of stuff, the ice creams every now and then. You know, I listen to my body, and what I'm eating gives me energy, because I'll tell him to come lift with me, and we'll just see who does better. And I could eat stuff like this with no carbs and go in there and have plenty of energy to lift, and plenty of energy to think and do the rest of my day. So I don't really argue about that stuff. I just kind of live, and I know what works for me, and I know how the body works for most people, not everybody. And we just go by results and see how people execute and how their actions are with what they're consuming, you know, what kind of results they're getting with their foods. So
Look at it this way. Everything you've been taught about food is wrong. Go back to Paleo Man, or as my mentor, his wife Penny Check, was a biochemical anthropologist from Cambridge. And Paul read thousands of books on nutrition, body mechanics, really how the body functions. And a lot of books he read before the 20th century, right? So there's a lot of information there. What happened was we went through the industrial age, and they turned the industrial age into a big marketing campaign. And they sold us seed oils and all these products derived from commercial farming. Commercial farming is intertwined with agribusiness chemicals. And so look at the health and the girth of the human being. 70% of the American people are obese or overweight. 9 out of 10 are metabolically dysfunctional. Childhood obesity, childhood cancer, 1 in 2 will get cancer, diabetes, epidemic proportions, type 2 diabetes, right? So just look at, my mentor told me, and I've had many mentors, one of my business mentors told me, results never lie. So just look at our health statistics and look at what it is to be even 15 pounds overweight. Look at the health implications of that. Heart disease, stroke, diabetes, neck pain, back pain. Just 15 pounds. And most people are much more overweight than that. And even your skinnier or more svelte person, or someone who's not as fat and obese, can still have a fatty liver from eating so much sugar and carbohydrates and things that are out of bounds.
yeah, the visceral fats.
The visceral fats. And then also let's talk about the quality of food. It's not what you eat, it's the quality of what you eat. We didn't grow up on carbohydrates. There wasn't a carbohydrate tree on every corner or a supermarket on every corner. So what we were hunting and gathering: nuts, grains, seeds, herbs, barks, berries, whatever we could make into teas that we could cook, eat. Berries, the etymology of berry is vaccine, right? So we really need to understand nutrition at a much higher level. That's why the 3rd century BC philosopher Hippocrates, he was the father of modern day medicine, and we use the Hippocratic Oath with his name in it, which means do no harm. And he said, let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food. And how far have we gotten away from that? Look what's happening. Look what's happening. Just try and have a conversation with a 12-year-old child like mine, right? Find one other cognitive human being that's her age. I'll give you a gold medal.